Ah, yeah. It's me again, Oom Schalk, down from the Groot Mariko now here in the deep south, and in the best village of all in the deep south as far as I'm concerned, good old Muizenberg, or as you people say, Muizenberg, yeah. And I'm here, as you can see with the books all behind me, I'm here in the heart of Muizenberg, and that is the library, the village library. I say the heart because I think stories always come from the heart. The best stories come from the heart. Yeah, I'm reading one of my famous stories in this one as well. Yeah, written by that man, Herman Charles Bosman. And there are many of his books here in this library too, as are there many others too. It's great to be here, and I hope that you will come with me on this lovely journey. We'll explore a little bit of the library and see what's on offer. And as you can see, all these books around me, I'm actually in the children's section, and it's very important that children should learn how to read because, well, I feel that if they can learn how to read, they can enjoy themselves here. They don't have to, on a rainy day sit at home with nothing to do. And television is another story altogether. I mean, that doesn't allow the child's imagination to wander and everything. And reading, certainly, very often a child would say, I prefer reading to watching television because the pictures are so much better in the book. And it is so, even if there are no pictures in the book, like this one has got no pictures in, but that's more of for an adult story time. But there are other stories here that the children can read, these beautiful ones, Errol and his extraordinary nose, and The Wizard of Oz. I mean, isn't that a lovely story? Children, the more the children read, the more they use their imagination, they stretch their imagination, they climb out of their comfort zones. And then once they learn how to read, they'll probably learn how to write as well. And writing to me is always a way of sort of education, not formal education like at school, but sitting at home reading, even reading to their little brothers and sisters, or maybe mommy reading to them. And then they picture all the scenes, and it brings the family together. And it also encourages imagination, thinking. They say, if you can read, you can write. If you can write, you can think. Now, isn't that exciting? If you can think, maybe one day these children will go to university, and then maybe one day they'll also, look after us when we get old and grey and bedridden, and we've got to sit. The children can come and read to us too, and then it makes it even better. This beautiful commune where people come together and read stories. I think libraries are the best. Especially here in Muizenberg, we've got lots of clever books. There are some very clever books. I once found a book called Diary of a Madman. Now, there was a funny thing. It was by Nikolai Gogol. He's a Russian writer. And he's something like, I believe he's like to Russian literature as Shakespeare was to English literature. Shakespeare, of course, introduced a whole lot of new words when he wrote all those wonderful plays of his in the 1600s, the 15 and the 1600s. He wrote many plays which are still being produced today, even on our peninsula here at Maynardville, and sometimes even at the Cork Bay Theatre, and even here in good old Muizenberg. We still, at the Mask Theatre, we do a little bit of Shakespeare every now and again, although it's quite difficult, for amateurs to do Shakespeare, but we've got some good directors and some good amateur acting here, and it's wonderful that we get these stories out of this library here in Muizenberg. It's just such tremendous fun to come here, and I hope that this can inspire you to come to the library more and more often. Yeah. Where's my story now? Here it is. Good. Excuse me, I've got to finish just making sure that I'm telling the right story, for the next show.